years that I've been doing shows and been writing, and the number one question people ask me, how do you clean a northern pike? Or more specifically, you really like northern pike that much? And I tell them, yeah, it's the best eating fish of all. But the key is filleting it and getting those Y bones out. And I'm not great at it, but we got somebody here that is. And hopefully if you get to see this, this will help you, and you'll start substituting northern pike for some of those walleyes and other fish that you think are the best meal. So anyway, Steve, let's begin. What's our first thing that we got to do?
Well, this is the 5 fillet technique, so I'll start off with making a cut just behind the gill plate, and I'll make a cut just in front of the dorsal fin, and then I'll take off the back strip.
That's 3.
Turn and do the same thing on this side, and then I'll take 2 pieces off the tail here.
Okay.
Right here.
I take it there's no way, we don't worry about bones down here, right?
No, this is after the rib cage, so that's why you can just take it off. So,
okay.
Alright, so we'll just start off with just a cut into here.
And I assume that having a really sharp knife is critical.
Oh, for sure, yeah. So I'll just cut across the back.
Okay, so the skin is separated all the way across, okay?
All the way across, and then I'll cut across, and I'm cutting just on top of the Y bones.
You can feel them
I
with
can
the
feel
edge
them with
of the
the
knife.
yeah.
Okay.
So you want to go just the top. You can hear click, click, cutting the bones. A little bit of air in there. Right to the dorsal fin. I'll just cut off that right there.
Okay.
So there's
now, have we got to worry about anything else other than taking the skin off?
There's no bones in there. No, just the skin. So I'll just cut here at the end of the rib cage, and I'll make another cut right here.
Really?
Yeah. So that's just the tail end. There's just a little bit of bones that are tough to get out of, so I just leave that piece.
Oh.
Right there.
I've never seen it like this.
Yeah.
Fascinating. Fascinating.
So now what I'll do, I'll fillet. You can see the Y bones in here. You can probably feel them.
Let's make sure we can see this good.
Right here, you can see the strip right there. You can feel the top of the
Oh yeah,
bone.
you can feel it just pricking you as you run your hand along here. That's what would prick your throat and choke you if you didn't have them out of there.
So what I'm going to do is just start on the outside of the Y bones and take the fillet off. It's a bit tricky. You have to be careful. Make sure you stay on the outside of the Y bone.
You can hear it. I can hear it. I don't know if we can hear it because I don't have individual microphones here with us right now, but you can hear that knife going right along the edge of those bones.
So now I just take it off around the rib cage.
Now again, is this good meat on up here?
Boneless.
Okay. This is unreal.
Just take that fillet right off of there.
Who showed you this?
My dad years ago.
Really?
Yeah. A lot of years ago. I started cleaning fish when I was 12 years old. So there, that's one fillet off one side. You can take the tail piece off. Just simply run along the backbone. Right up to the end. There's another fillet. And then we'll just flip that over.
And do the same thing again.
And do the same on the other side.
This is absolutely great. This is absolutely great. Is there one side that's easier for you than another?
Yeah, it's just because I'm right-handed.
I know it, and it's always been that way with me too. Always an easy side based on angles. Wow. You know what the really neat thing about this is? I'm getting to eat this tonight.
Oh, it'd be great. It'd be great for sure. Nothing wrong with northern pike if you clean them up nice and wash them up. So there's another one, and then I'll just flip that over.
And finally the last
fillet. And that's boneless for sure. This tail piece is absolutely boneless.
Okay.
And that's the 5 fillets.
Okay. Now, before we do this, one of the things we keep talking about Y bones, okay? Where is the Y? What is the Y?
So that's the bone that starts down above the rib cage and Y's out from the spine.
Okay.
And all you're not wasting, but all you're leaving is a small piece of meat in here. I could take that out and show you just the inside of the Y bone.
Okay,
So
let's do that.
It's just a small piece of meat, but it's too hard to get it off the bone. So that's the piece of meat that stays.
That's the piece of meat that we waste.
Yeah.
Because
that's
there's
full of-
bones in it.
that's
That's
full of
full of
bones.
bones.
Yeah.
So the Y bone's Y off from the rib cage. Is that the best way to put it?
Yes.
And what other species has Y bones other than the pike family? I know muskies and pickerel.
Yeah. Otherwise, you won't have to worry. Most pieces of fish don't have a Y bone.
Okay. Okay. Huh. That's very, very, very neat. So this is what we have left: the skeleton. With the only meat left on this skeleton, because this is all bones here. You can see right down to the bone. The only meat is that little band that's full of those Y bones, and we've separated all the rest of it from it. Now, I want to show one other thing here, though. We want to show how to get that skin off.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay?
Just get rid of it.